everyone! So my hair is dripping all over the place because I'm going to do my updated hair routine video. So actually walking you through how I style my hair to get it to look the way that it does. So I'm going to skip that part where I show you what my hair actually looks like when it's dry, and as well as talking about the products because that's all in my other hair routine video. So for this one I'm just going to show you what I do now that my hair is shorter. So first thing that I did in the shower was I washed my hair with the Diva Care No Poo. And then I followed that up with the Diva Curl 1 Condition. And there's no specific way that I do this. I mean, I apply about like a dollar-sized amount to my hand, really scrub my scalp to get it clean, rinse that all out. Then I follow that up with the conditioner. I use a generous amount of this, so maybe like about that much. Apply that to the length of my hair and I rake it in with my fingers. So it feels very thick, moisturizing, and kind of slippery. So I detangle my hair with my fingers. If there's anything stubborn, I'll use a comb and just kind of comb that back. From there, I will rinse that out for the most part just to make sure that everything's nice and detangled. I will usually rinse underneath the faucet of the shower, or if you have one of those attachments that you can move around. The goal is to get your hair soaking wet. I find when I stand underneath the shower head, it doesn't really get everything as wet as it needs to be. So I'll usually just like bend over and dunk my head under the faucet to get everything totally drenched. Apply a little bit more of the one condition to my hand and smooth that through my hair as a leave-in. So I haven't done that yet, so I'm just going to apply a little bit and show you what I mean. So I'm going to apply about that much, smooth it through my hands, and just rake this throughout my hair. My hair is very, very thick. I have a lot of it, so I need a little bit more product than most people with hair that is my length. So rake that through. You don't have to get obsessed with making sure it's totally detangled. So I'm raking it through and then just kind of smoothing it in on the back. So now that it's mostly through my hair, and my hair is pretty much dripping wet, or at least it was. It's a little bit less wet now. So I'm going to leave that in my hair. It's just going to help with the styling, the moisture, and add to the overall look. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my Mixed Chicks leave-in conditioner. I use a generous amount of this product, so I'll show you how much I use. About that much. And it's running down my hand. So once again, same thing, rake this through your hair. I'm going to concentrate it a little bit through the back because that tends to be an area that is very frizzy for me. So I'm just going to rake that through. I found the secret is just don't get so obsessed with detangling. I used to use my comb a lot in this step, but I've learned that my hair looks a lot better when I don't comb it. So the product will distribute throughout the hair on its own, so you don't really need to worry about combing it in or severely raking it in. The more you comb, the more water comes out of the hair and is going to affect it. So I have my product in my hair. What I do then is I will flip my hair over sort of to one side and squeeze it out. So I'm just kind of scrunching, and I'll do a lot of flipping just to get the curls to separate. The most important one is to flip your head forward. So I'm going to flip it forward now. And then from here you might need to apply a little bit more product. So I'm just going to add some more Mixed Chicks in, right there. And smooth that through the back of my head. And because my hair is short in the back, I'm just kind of smoothing it up to give it some texture. Good. From here, I'm going to do some scrunching. Scrunching up towards my scalp. And this is not as wet as it really should be, but I'm struggling because I'm already dripping all over the place. So there. From here, shake your head. Separate the curls. Big flip back. The more you flip it, the more everything separates. So now it's like a little bit messy. From here, I'm just going to rearrange my part. I'm just going to scoot a little bit closer to do this. So, there. Okay, that looks better. I'm just going to take sections that are a little bit unruly, comb them up with my fingers, and give them that little shake. This section I want to pull down in front of my ear so it doesn't dry sticking up all funny. And then for the most part I'm going to leave the rest because it looks okay. This section I've learned, don't rake this part too much because you can get obsessed with making it look perfect. And a lot of this like kind of chunks together and it looks like it's going to dry all frizzy. Just leave it alone. Just leave your hair alone. Don't mess with it too much. So I'm just going to mess a little bit with the bangs so they don't dry in my face. So combing them forward and giving it a shake. And then that's pretty much it, and I'm going to leave that in. I'm just going to run real quick and grab some clips for my hair. I'm coming! Okay. So I have these duck-billed clips. These are what I'm going to use to clip up my hair. I'm just going to show you that extra step that I mentioned in the other video, and that's I'm going to use the Diva Curl Set It Free on days where it's really, really humid. Don't spray this in your hair. It makes it really waxy. Spray it to your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. So about 4 sprays. It looks kind of like that. It's not that much. Smooth it over the hands. It feels a little bit sticky. And I'm just going to rake this kind of through. So smooth it over the top and then scrunch that in. Mostly a smoothing motion with this product is going to help the hair lay flat, clump together, and not get super duper frizzy. I'm just going to apply one more because I didn't get the full 4 pumps because I'm running out of this product. So smooth that in. Into the back, and the sides. If you need to do your flip again and do your shake, that's fine, just to get a little bit more movement to the hair. There. And I think that is okay. So moving on to the clips, I'm going to take my duckbill clips. I find the best way to stick these in is not to stick them in the way that you think you should, like flat, but to stick them in like sideways. I just need to wipe off my hand because it's getting stuck. At this point, actually, I would dry my hair. So I didn't show this. I would flip my hair over and scrunch up towards the root of my hair. I skipped this. I totally forgot about this step just because my hair is starting to dry naturally. It's not dripping so much. And over. So make sure you dry it from the end to the root. There, so now it's not dripping, or it shouldn't be. Taking the clips, insert them sideways, so to lift up a section of your hair, stick that clip in, and just drop it off in there. Same thing, take another clip, lift up a section, and clip it. I'm going to add 2 more, so I'm just going to add one kind of in the side here. I tend to not need much help in the back, so I'm just going to concentrate it in the front. And if you have super annoying bangs like me, then you might want to clip them to the side like that, just to let them dry off of your face. So that's it. So what I do now is I just kind of go around and do whatever, do my makeup, do some work, let my hair dry, and then just before I go out, I'll take out these clips. So my hair is probably not going to dry by the time I have to leave. I have to leave to go to school in about an hour. So I'll just take them out, and wherever my hair is at, I'll just leave it to dry in its own natural state. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and until next time, bye-bye!